here to review a new horror film. I've actually got the rough cut of it right here. VHS is basically a found footage film within a found footage film, and it basically delivers most of the time. The movie has no real plot, but it features 5 short film videos on VHS tape, while there's one central story that occurs throughout the entire film. The first short film is called Amateur Night, and it has 3 boys going out to a club looking to hook up with girls, and one of the boys is actually wearing glasses that has a camera in it, and it's very cool. They find these 2 girls, bring them back to the hotel room. One of the girls seems to like the boy with the camera and his glasses a little bit too much, and it's very odd. And this short is actually quite funny, yet very creepy at times, and it's very satisfying. A very good way to start off this movie. The second short film is called Second Honeymoon, and it features a couple on their honeymoon driving. Very realistic and very well acted. And they go to a hotel. Yeah, again, they go to a hotel room, and while they're sleeping at night, someone comes inside their hotel room and picks up their camera and starts videotaping them, and they actually pull out a knife and start rubbing it against their body and stuff. It's very chilling, very hard to watch. But the end, it ends abruptly, very confusing. I didn't really understand it until I looked it up, and I like it. You know, it's not the best one out of the 5, but it's still very enjoyable, very spooky, and very well acted. The third short film is called Tuesday the 17th, and it's by far the worst one out of the bunch. It's poorly acted. It's about these kids that go out into the woods. Who God knows what they're doing. I don't know. But basically, it's just them acting really bad. But then towards the end, there's this villain that's caught on tape. I don't even remember why they have a camera. Who cares why they have a camera most of the time? It's for horror purposes. But this one's not that scary, but it does have this villain monster thing that's like a glitch monster in the camera. And it just looks really cool. It gets really violent towards the end. So overall, it's not all that bad. It's just the worst one out of the bunch. The glitch monster special effect is really cool though. The fourth short film is called The Sick Thing That Happened to Emily When She Was Younger. And if there's anything that this one taught me, it's that video chat plus horror film equals me getting scared and covering up my eyes multiple times. This one's very funny, but still keeping that very scary, very tense tone. Like, you know, you're watching someone on video chat and you're always looking behind. There's a scene where she's investigating the house. She wants to find these ghosts that are in the house. So she closes her eyes and wants her boyfriend to tell her if he sees anything. And it gets very spooky at times. Yet again, an abrupt ending. I didn't really understand. Now I looked it up, and it's pretty cool. Just kind of weird, you know. But it's very enjoyable. It's not the best one, but it's good. The final short film is called 10/31/98, as in the date. It's about these boys that go out looking for a fun time, looking for a haunted house on Halloween. And unfortunately they go to the wrong haunted house because this haunted house just so happens to be actually haunted. It starts slow but then quickly becomes one of the best haunted house movie experiences I've ever had, probably. And it's clear this one has the biggest budget, a lot of special effects. There's a really cool special effect with hands coming out of the wall. I don't want to ruin too much. I don't want to ruin any of these too much because it's just something you need to watch. The movie is 2 hours long. It's 2 hours long, so, you know, you really gotta be into horror movies to watch this movie, you know. If you weren't into horror movies before this movie, you're still not gonna be into horror movies after you watch this movie, because it's like an endurance race. You just gotta get through it. Some are better than others, but I think you'll be glad that you watched it after you watch it. It's kind of long, very scary, very funny at times. Probably the scariest movie of the year, probably. Like I said, this movie's for true horror fans, so give it a shot. It's on video on demand. I think it costs $9.99, which is a little steep, but, you know, who cares? If you're skeptical about that, wait a little bit. I believe it comes out in theaters in October, so check it out at a matinee or whatever. I watched it online, and it's probably more effective online because of the video chat film. Very scary at times, you know. So ultimately, I give this film a 78%. I've actually got an advanced copy of the soundtrack to the sequel to VHS, which is called 8-Track. It's very horrifying. Let us know what your favorite horror movie of the year was. The Cabin in the Woods, The Possession, or even The Devil Inside. I hope it's not The Devil Inside, but let us know. Thanks for watching.